What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought that I would share with you my self-tanning routine and what products I love and some tips and tricks on how I apply and keep my self-tan lasting as long as possible. I don't understand why I've been just like filming in front of my closet doors lately, but like, I don't know, that's just what I'm gonna be doing for a while apparently. It's just so much easier. But anyways, before we get started, don't forget that my giveaway ends a week from today, which today is the it ends a week from tomorrow. Today is the 23rd, it ends the 31st of May, and I'm giving away a whole bunch of makeup. Everything I'm giving away is in the description box down below, and the link to the giveaway is down there as well, so good luck to you guys. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and without any further ado, let's get started. So I have been a huge self-tanner for like years, like I would say probably 10 years. A lot of those years were with trial and error from different brands that I've tried, and I finally feel like I found the one that I've been sticking with and really loving. But when I was I feel like I was like a freshman in high school, and I just was the original Oompa Loompa. I was so orange. But I just wanted to be tan and I wanted to do it safely. I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible. I used to use tanning beds all the time. And you guys know the drill, you've heard it a million times. They're so bad for you, you're gonna age faster, blah, blah, blah. So that's basically why I try to stay out of tanning beds and also protect myself in the sun, but I still really want a natural looking tan, and that's why I do self-tanning. The brand that I've been loving so much, and I'm not just saying this, and I feel like you guys have heard this everywhere, but I truly mean this, is I really love Loving Tan. Their formula is just so beautiful. It has a nice pinky tone to it. So if you can imagine yourself going out and getting tan, your skin kind of turns red and it gives you that natural redness effect. Instead of having that orange look to it. It's a really beautiful, nice reddish and also kind of greenish. So it has a mix of the two. It's got that beautiful olivey type base, but also that beautiful rosy skin type base to make your skin look like you've just spent a weekend in the Bahamas, when really you just spent 6 hours doing your thing and waiting for it to get darker. The first thing that you're gonna wanna do when applying a fake tan, really any fake tan, is you're going to want to make sure you have clean skin. So you'll hop in the shower, you'll make sure that you want to exfoliate your body, and the product I really like for that is their exfoliating mitt. Let me tell you, it works so much better, and I like it because I don't have to put any sort of exfoliating gel on my arms. Even if there's a layer of product on your skin that's left over from showering, you're not going to get the best tan. So I recommend using an exfoliating mitt versus an exfoliating gel or body wash, because there's not going to be any excess residue on your body and kind of creating a barrier between the self-tanner and your skin. Once your skin is all exfoliated, dry off, make sure there is no more damp or wet skin anywhere on your body. Then you're going to want to use a tanning mitt. I highly recommend their tanning mitt. It is the thickest, plushiest, and longest lasting tanning mitt that I've ever used. Spreads out the product so much better than a lot of those generic brand tanning mitts, and I can show you guys a difference in quality and a photo of really between the two mitts. You're gonna see it really is worth it, and it seems like you don't want to spend the money for that, but trust me, you do need a tanning mitt because your hands will be orange and it will be very obvious that you have fake tanned your body, whatever. So I highly recommend using a tanning mitt, but I even recommend using theirs more. And lucky for you guys, I do have a code, so if you do want to pick up some of their mousse, you can get a tanning mitt completely free using the code emilyorlando, and that's Emily with 2 Y's at the end, and you'll get your free tanning mitt with your mousse purchase, which is super exciting because their tanning mitt is like the bomb diggity. I will never use another tanning mitt besides theirs ever again. It's just that good and soft. I also recommend getting their back applicator. It is going to be a lifesaver for you if you're like me and do your tan during the day. Nobody's here with me during the day a lot of the time, so nobody can help me apply this to my back. So it's a lifesaver because it reaches all into the center of my back between my shoulder blades, and it just saves my life. There's no missing pieces. I feel confident that it's gotten every part of my body. Another tip that I can give you guys to make everything last longer as well is to make sure that you're washing off the tanning mitt and washing off the back applicator. The more and more product that builds up, it's going to make it wear down faster. so you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck when you take care of the applicator. So you'll basically want to make sure that you are using circular motions to apply this to your skin, making sure you get everywhere on your body. I usually start with my legs and go up, but either you can start wherever you want. In this video, I'm just showing you how to apply it with my arm. I usually blend the product into my hands, but I don't completely cover my hands because I feel I don't like seeing those orange spots on my hands that you get even when you wash off your tan later. It just is so obvious that you tanned, and I'd rather my hands be white than anything, but make sure there isn't a line. You really want to like blend in that color into your skin. And I also don't put tan on my face. I just blend it into my neck, and then I use a foundation that matches my tan afterwards to help it all blend together. So once you let that sit, you can go ahead, get back in the shower, wash it off. I usually do a nice little rinse, wash it off nicely. I don't put anything else on my body, and then once I feel like it's washed off nicely, I hop out of the shower, let it dry, and that is all. It's super easy. You can put clothes back on, go out throughout your day. I definitely recommend that you do it during the day. I've noticed that this does rub off on my sheets, while if I were to go to bed when I put it on and wake up in the morning and wash it off, it does have a it does transfer onto other fabrics if it's on before washing it off. Afterwards, there's not too much of a rub off, but you do have to be careful wearing those whites because it is what it is, and your body's gonna sweat and it's going to get rid of the stuff that's on the top layer of your skin, and that is the tan, and yes, that's going to happen. And then to keep my tan lasting, like I said, they have their bronzing shimmer cream, or I recommend making sure you are moisturizing your skin at least once a day, because dry skin tends to get cracky and flake, and you want to keep your skin as moisturized as possible, and that's what gonna keep your tan on longer. Trying to avoid being in water as much as possible, especially water that's treated with like chlorine or anything like that. Like that is gonna make it go away faster. And then when you're taking showers in between uses, also making sure that you're using water that's just a little bit cooler than normal, because hot water will drain the tan off faster than cooler water. So Loving Tan has a few different products. One of the ones that they have is their deluxe bronzing mousse, which you can leave on for 6 hours and then rinse it off. Or if you're in a time crunch, they also have the 2-hour express mousse. They both apply the same way. They both last the same amount of time. It just depends on whether you are running really behind that day, you have a special event, you completely forgot to tan. You get 2 hours, it works, it darkens, it's super fast, and it makes your skin look really glowing and beautiful. Or if you have the time, do the 6-hour, and it really, you know, either way, it just kind of depends on which one that you like better. But it dries really quickly. It has a beautiful olivey aftertone, so there is no orange like I said, and it's really strong. Now I'm saying this and I truly mean this. I am a very pale person naturally. You would never really know that because I've been tanning for like 10 years. So you've never truly seen my skin without anything, because I think it takes like a little bit for it to completely go away. But I don't tan very well with self-tanning products because I'm so pale. I'm naturally really pale. So I need something that's gonna be really strong and it's gonna work really well on my skin, and that is the Loving Tan stuff. I truly believe in this stuff. I really, really like it. I've been blown away the first time I use it. I love it. So then there are times when maybe your tan faded a little bit, or you want to darken your skin or make it more shimmery, and you want to look your absolute best. Maybe you have an event you completely forgot about, whatever. They also have a bronzing shimmer lotion that is a one-time use. You put it on your skin, it does wash off the very next time that you wash your body, but it gives you a really beautiful luminous glow and also adds a little bit more depth to your tan. So I go with the dark shade. I would say if you're paler than me, like you're fair skin type, I'd start with the medium and see what you think about that, and if it's not dark enough, then go up to dark. But I stick to the dark mainly because it just works really well for my skin. It doesn't look fake or anything. I think if I went to the ultra dark, it might be a little bit too dark for me and too obvious that I'm tanning. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a quick video on some tips and tricks about self-tanning and what products I use. Let me know if you guys use this as well. I really, really would love to know, because truthfully, I believe it, and I would love for someone else to say, oh, I totally agree, this is the best stuff out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.